One's good, one's bad, yeah, they're really always like this. We don't know who's who, but at least we know who Mike is. They love to complain, they got sports on the brain, and they frequently drive each other insane. It's the good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. It's the good and the bad and the Mike.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Good, the Bad and the Mike. As always, I'm Oisin, that's Cian,
Woo!
and that's Mike.
Hello.
I don't know why, but I'm convinced that one of these days I'm going to pause after, as always, I'm Oisin, and Cian's going to go, woo, by mistake, because he's just not paying
Yeah.
attention and he hears the pause.
I am paying attention. I just wait till I hear my own name.
That makes so much more sense.
I'm just waiting for you to say, as always, I'm Mike again.
Yeah, we know it's going to happen again. It might happen in London again. The anniversary's coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, but you've no proof that it actually happened, so. Other than the fact that I just said
Yeah.
the anniversary is, I just agreed that the anniversary is coming up. You have no idea. You have no proof. Yeah, so a bit of housekeeping just to start things off. As at this point, a minute and a half in, you most likely noticed that there's a new logo. Big shout out to Lisa, my girlfriend, who was watching the episode, I assume on YouTube, last week's episode on Saturday while I was out, and said that having the logo on the screen distracted her so much that she wanted to just go and make a different one that would be less irritating.
The logo we set up a year and a half ago that was temporary. That one?
Actually, yes. Yeah.
You know why we have that temporary logo? It's because there's not one photo of just the three of us.
We had big
exists
plans.
in this world.
Big plans.
We had really big plans.
That logo,
Never materialized.
a peek behind the curtain for everyone, that logo was made on the PowerPoint that we used for the first episode, because that was our team of the group stages for the Euro 2021. And every episode between then and now, I have opened that same PowerPoint to record that one screen. That's a peek behind the curtain. I know Ulton's going to find that really irritating.
Name drop.
He's the one who said always drop names, so it's probably fine.
Got a point.
And then, obviously, we have this episode. We will have an episode next week. Then we're going to miss a week. And then we'll be
Yes.
back with another pod on tour live from London with
Special guest.
special guest.
You may or may not know.
I did. I mean,
I know who they are by this stage. If you don't, shame on you.
yeah. If you don't know who you are, shame on you. That's very fair. I mean, they're the only other person that's going to be there, so they can probably figure it out.
I'm pretty sure our listeners have figured it out at this stage.
Has
Really
Cian-
should.
Has Cian figured it out?
I don't know.
Sure.
It's Cian. Surprise special guest Cian. On
Yes.
episode-
that would be a real big surprise.
That's it. Welcome to the good, the bad, and the keen.
Wow.
But yeah, so last week we had an interesting episode where we talked about nostalgia and black tar heroin. But
And Mike's dad abusing one of his friends.
yes, that was so good.
Mentally. Just gotta point out mentally.
In some cases, that's worse.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but in this case, not as bad.
But this week we're gonna discuss one of the things we talked about last week, which was the TV series that ran from 2000 to 2005, Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yes.
We all watched the first episode. Some of us only finished the first episode like 15 minutes ago. By which I mean,
Some of us were
Mike
willing to
and-
go through the
Mike and
podcast
myself.
without watching the episode.
That's how dedicated to this podcast we were.
To be fair, Mike seemed convinced for most of the week that we were going to watch the episode live,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
and just record ourselves watching it,
Fuck's sake.
which I hate so much. I hate that idea so much.
Yeah,
And
that's
also,
not. That's
that's copyright issues, surely.
probably.
Um, but yes, so we watched the episode. We're going to discuss the episode as well as the series in general, because we're not going to. This isn't a
Yes.
weekly thing. We're not going to watch
No, we're
episode
not
2 for next
no.
week.
No.
Although that being said, we might have all 5 seasons watched in the next like 2 weeks. I feel like I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
I
100%.
think I
I'm
have
hooked
to,
already.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. I think in general holds up quite well.
Yeah.
The animation, not so much.
I don't know. I don't
It's-
know if it held up as well.
What I'm
I
gonna
think
say is that
as a
it's
story.
very minimalist style of animation where they don't put that much detail into the background and at certain points the foreground. But I like that. I think that it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good, and the quality on YouTube is kind of shitty.
Yeah,
But it
Yes.
was watchable.
and
Yeah.
I popped onto the IMDb page for it while I was watching that episode because I
Yes.
recognized a couple of the
Ah, yes.
voices. Actually,
Yes.
there's some fantastic actors in there.
You know what I just found out today, and I am kind of annoyed. I looked it up.
Hmm.
Is that Jackie Chan does not voice Jackie Chan?
Yes, that
Yes.
irritates me.
So
But
much.
also, he plays himself in all 95 episodes because he does that thing at the end.
Yeah,
where,
he
like,
does
Yes,
asks
the,
questions.
he
the
asks
live
the
action
question.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Which I
also-
completely forgot about until the end. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Ask Jackie Chan questions as he does martial arts.
Also,
So
Captain
cool.
Holt's in this series.
What?
Yeah, for 3 episodes.
Oh
I
my
did
God.
not see that. I've
Yeah.
also seen in the more like this just down below, because I'm on the IMDb page at the moment. Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch Shaolin Showdown?
Yes,
That
I
sounds
fucking love
really
Shaolin
familiar.
Showdown.
Yes,
That's the next hype
yes.
train.
Good. Honestly,
yes.
that's what I'm gonna watch as soon as we finish Jackie Chan Adventures.
Jackie Chan.
Shaolin Showdown was so fucking good.
I
But anyway,
completely forgot about. I think we talked about this recently, or someone brought it up recently.
the one person I was really surprised to see, voicing as a voice actor in this is Clancy Brown, who is the warden in Shawshank Redemption, or not the warden,
Oh.
the captain, the guard, you know, the head guard, who's
Yeah.
like a real prick.
Oh yeah.
He's in some he's going to be in John Wick Chapter 4. Spoilers alert. But he's voiced people in the Patrick Star Show. He voices Mr. Krabs, which I didn't know.
Ah.
It's a big
Well,
change
you know.
from that prick in Shawshank Redemption.
People can have range, Yoshin.
Yeah, this guy definitely does. He's in Dexter as well. So it's quite a wild range.
This is like I love this, but it's one of the things about like when the people go to like meet and greets for Game of Thrones, or they used to, and everyone would avoid Lena Headey because they hated Cersei, even though apparently she's really lovely and just plays Cersei really well, who is, you know, a horrible, horrible person. And people associate the actors with it, and they're like, it's really sad. She's really nice, but yeah, she's real good at portraying a bitch.
The kid who played Joffrey and then quit
Yeah.
acting. Yeah, he used to get hate mail because people hated Joffrey so much.
Does not surprise me.
But he's apparently really nice as well. Also,
Okay.
like this guy was
Yes.
voiced someone in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh,
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, and he's the voice of Surtur in Thor Ragnarok.
oh,
What this guy?
this guy has just got to the
Such
pivot. The podcast is
good
hard
range.
pivoting.
So,
Hard pivot.
all right. Watching the episode. What was your favorite part of the episode 1? Just while we're at it.
Oh, when Jackie Chan tried to Joe it with the shield. But he's like, you gotta catch
What?
it. And he tried to throw the shield over his head.
Oh, he frisbeed it back to him.
Yes, when
I
Joe tried to throw the
don't-
fiber over your head in
Oh,
Worlds.
yes.
I was not there.
You
for
just
that,
kind of
so
sat there.
I have.
You
an
sat there
excuse.
with the thing, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get it."
Yeah, I don't know what he
See,
expected.
he didn't
because
have a
my
jig.
legs-
That...
Yeah.
I assume he
she
thought
took-
you'd turn around and run for the fiber, and you just kind of went, no.
No, Oshi, put context into this. So I had held hostage Joe's giant plush for the 5
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And Joe knew this. I I had in my possession this giant. I had the plush in a bag, which I then put the 2 straps of the bag all around my legs, so he could just yank the bag. I had this wrapped around, so it was very difficult to move. And he just lugs the fiver across the room, goes catch. I'm sitting there going, "What do you expect me to do here? I can't move really. I'm kind of locked in on this." Then Rory got the fiver, which Joe didn't plan. But then Rory gave it back. So, fair play, Rory.
Andre Brewer is uncredited in 2 episodes of Jackie Chan Adventures as well.
He's
So he's in
Dirge.
3 episodes, but you think
Yes.
he's uncredited in 2 of them. Man's
I
got
think-
range.
yeah. I think my favorite
He's great
joke
as
of
the.
it. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. I said don't mean to
That's
interrupt
all
you, but I don't want to move off Andre Brewer just yet. He's great as the doctor therapist in House.
And not. Oh my god, that's Jason Bourne, as you kept telling me.
I didn't keep telling you. I said it once, and then we checked,
Yeah,
and I
twice.
was wrong.
Twice.
And I admitted I was wrong. I was certain he was in the Bourne films, but he's not.
But my favorite joke in the whole episode was when Jade comes into the spaces like, "I got this," and he's the CIA guy's like, "How did a girl get through our security?" "I don't know. I took the stairs, the mystic stairs that are quicker than the fast shooting elevator."
I mean,
Holds up.
Captain Black also got down there quicker than the elevator, so
I kind of
I
want to know
think
what
it's just
sort
a
of
really
stairs.
slow
are.
elevator, to be honest.
I don't know, because it got Jackie disoriented. You didn't know what was going on.
But it must be a fast elevator, but it goes all over the place. But yeah, it was a very it's very good. I think the storyline does hold up. I did also remember, like, obviously spoilers for the rest of the season. The fact that what's his name, Toru. I was
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, I forgot he was originally a bad guy. And
What are you talking about? He's always been a bad guy, right?
And then he becomes their friend. He's like, yeah. I think he
Yeah.
cooks. He cooks really
He,
well.
he's Uncle's best friend at BFF.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, I still reiterate my point by watching. I was like, yes, Uncle is still the best character by far in this in the series.
Oh, every time he said one more thing, I just loved it.
Did they buy anything? No. You bad salesman.
Uncle is without a doubt the best character. Or like,
Yeah, first thing I did check is when we were watching, I immediately went on to IMDb because when I heard the accents, the first thing I did was check to make sure the voice actors were legit. Because I was like, ooh,
yeah, I mean that's very fair. If they weren't, it wouldn't have been great.
no. I think Jade even makes a bad English joke on Jackie.
Does she?
Yeah, I think she says like me bad English, and I was like, is he taking a pop shot here at Jackie? And I was like, ooh.
I didn't notice that. I did. I think like he said something to her like, what is it? Courage without wisdom is just foolishness. And then she was like, oh, maybe my English isn't so great, which I assume just meant that she was like, what's fuck you on about?
I thought
But
I
it
heard.
didn't sound like a.
Could have sworn I thought I heard it pop, but maybe I misheard it.
Just another look behind the curtain there. We did pause it for a second because
Anyway, Mike,
we
what was your
thought
favorite part of
Cian
the
was
episode?
gone.
Mike, what was your favorite part of the
Turned out that Cian muted himself to take a drink and then forgot to unmute
Oh
himself,
my!
Yeah, so
which
I
is
was,
pretty
as
important.
far as I thought, a part of the conversation for the last few minutes, but apparently not. So
Yeah, no,
everyone
it's
missed
funny,
that.
you know, she having a nice conversation, going, where the fuck's Keen?
Yeah, in my head, as me and Mike were talking, I was like, "Is Cian like joining again? Is he left? Like what?"
I'm not gonna lie, Keen. Surely thought you fell asleep again.
Oh God, I'm not. I am that bad, to be fair.
Classic.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
it with
man,
yeah.
Cian.
Yeah.
Nah, he's reasonably aged.
Yeah, for the next 10 months.
It's a long
very,
10 months, though.
It's a very old man Mike thing to say.
Ah,
All right, John does something funny that I am really intrigued to find out why, and I cannot remember for the life of me. So there's 5 seasons, with 95 episodes, but one season is a little bit of an outlier when it comes to episode numbers.
no.
So season 1 has 13 episodes, season 2 has 39 episodes, and then 3, 4, and 5 are like 17, 13, 13. Why
the
does
fuck
season 2
happened
have
season
3
2?
times? Yeah,
Doesn't season 2, isn't that like the main part? Because doesn't season 2,
probably.
isn't that when the dragon just possesses?
Oh, spoilers.
That would sound accurate.
I mean, you've already spoiled
I
a bit. I get the spoiler
Like,
warning.
anyone who hasn't seen the show is probably not listening to this.
But also,
If
if
you
you
haven't,
are listening
watch
to
it,
this and
it's
you
great.
haven't seen the show, watch it. It's free on YouTube. I think
Spoilers.
the
I wonder if the whole thing free on YouTube. Actually,
I don't think
like,
so. I
do
think
they
they're
all-
up
I
to,
saw
they're only up to like
33 episodes. I saw
Okay.
33 videos
Oh.
on the playlist, so I can only
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
I think the
first
channel is
season.
called Throwback Tunes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did have to watch a good few ads in the middle of it. I think there was like
Oh,
Really?
three
I
or
have
didn't.
four
previewed, so.
preview.
Okay.
Yeah, don't,
Yeah.
don't bother with the
Alright.
ads.
All right, lads. I can't splash out on premium because I had to buy oil today, and oil's expensive.
Okay, but how
Uh,
many
sorry,
Haas
sorry.
t-shirts have you bought
Yeah,
in the last
how
week?
many
2.
Formula One t-shirts? How many Formula One clothing stuff do you own?
That doesn't
this is gonna
count.
be a while.
No, how much? How much? It's,
I don't know, like 5 items.
He's got a point though. Oil is expensive.
Oil is
He didn't buy
expensive.
2 Haas t-shirts.
2 Haas t-shirts is fine. That's only like 60 quid. That's fine.
I can't remember how much premium is.
Like
Yeah,
10 or a
it's
month.
like a 10
I
or a
was
month.
discussing this with Oshin, or not with Oshin, with Ulton, and he made a good point that what you should do to get premium, apparently, if you use a VPN and you're in like Malaysia or something, it's like a tenner for the year is the offer they have going there. So you should do that, and then on VPN. Then you're
I need
Be
to get
right
a
back.
VPN in the first place.
yeah, just more cost.
I know the price keeps
Gotta
going up. I
spend
know.
money to make money.
But if I buy Haas t-shirts, that's just a once-off cost, and I get to wear them for as long as I want.
Oh, but honestly, getting premium on YouTube
Until they
changed
cut
my
Danny
life.
Rick.
Until they cut the fire Gunter starter, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the point of this? He's
Oh,
on
I
the
didn't tell you
t-shirt.
this, but in Worlds, and I was wearing my what's his face, Stashes and Passes t-shirt, and
Yes.
I was just walking around, and what's his name again?
Oh my god, how am I forgetting his name?
Gardner Minshew.
Yes.
And I was just walking around, and all of a sudden this lad just screams, Minshew! And it's kind of, he's probably talking to me. So I turned around, and there's a lad, he's like, oh my god, are you a Jags fan? I was like, no, I just like Gardner Minshew. He went, what? Oh my god, dude, what? And I was like, I have been to a Jags game, though. And he went, oh my god, you're blowing my mind. I was like, yeah, I get it. It's a weird situation we've got going on here.
I like that everyone else in the room, this is like miles across the tables, and everyone's just
Yeah.
staring like, what's going on?
It was an odd interaction. So yeah, I'm a big fan of t-shirts with people's faces on them. I should.
T-shirts
How
with
much of
face guns are
Gunter?
the best.
Is it big picture of Gunter Steiner or a small picture? Does he
It's
engulf
like,
it?
It's it's
Do they go full Gunter?
his face is the front of the t-shirt with like the quote over it, like,
Oh,
overlaid on it.
his infamous season 1 episode 1 quote.
We look like a bunch of fucking wankers.
Yes.
Yeah, but they've changed it to we look like a bunch of fucking legends.
No.
No, I'm
Which
out.
I quite like.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Nah,
And then,
we're out.
yeah, they still have
So get
you-
2 different ones for you, or one for you, one for Lisa.
no, it's 2 for me.
To him.
Yeah. I
Goodbye for
know
Lisa.
Lisa. She's a Formula 1 fan. It could have been 2 for. She could have gotten one. Maybe she's a big Gunter Steiner fan too.
No. Oh, she would have get your own. These are mine.
Yeah. It's like, and I'll take 2, and then whatever she wants as well.
Is Lisa a Formula One fan?
Yeah.
Who does she support?
Who's a Mark fan, I think.
I
what?
don't know why I was kind of rooting to see if she was a Max fan. That would have
What?
been.
Oh, she would not be allowed to watch races if that was the case.
No, I think she's a Merc fan. I tried to get her to be a McLaren fan, and she was like, "No, they're shit." And I was like, "Actually, yeah,
Not wrong.
You're spot on."
I
She
mean,
I like
likes-
that you
she
Mercedes
likes
aren't
Danny
much
Rick.
better.
Sorry,
Um,
I like the way you're trying to get her to be a Merc fan, even though you're probably already switching allegiances.
Why
Yeah,
wasn't
oh,
at the
yeah.
time?
Oh shit is burning his McLaren stuff at Christmas when the season's
Ooh.
over.
But also, it's so warm and comfy.
So Mormon?
So warm and comfy.
Oh,
I heard more.
that makes more
It's
sense.
okay.
Yes, thank you.
Why
Thank
would
you.
it be so Mormon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe you got a blessed or something. I don't know. Maybe Danny Rick's a Mormon. I don't know.
Maybe the Mormons. Well, I mean, do you think the Mormons believe in Danny Rick?
Probably. He's quite good.
I
If
can't see what I
all
would.
of us, like, if everyone has their own planet, right? Because Jesus has his own planet.
Mm-hmm.
This is on a Mormon.
Yes.
This isn't random. This is a Mormon.
Yeah, this is Mormon religion podcast. we're
Legit
getting
Mormon
into
stuff
now. Yes.
right now. Go on.
Yep.
What would your planet be like?
You cut out there. Be like or be called?
It would be like.
Oh, I don't know.
And also, does that
Hmm.
mean like everyone's on their own planet? Is that just not get really lonely?
I assume they
Well-
have like Planet Book or something like that.
Oh.
The Planet
These
Web.
Uber.
these are the things that I want to
Next
ask.
time the Mormons show up at your door, ask them,
They just
Yeah,
don't.
what's-
I've had Jehovah's
How do I
Witnesses, and I was like, I don't
how do
want
I
to
get
talk to you.
onto my friends' planets?
Yeah, exactly.
What's
like,
the Wi-Fi like?
What is
Yeah, I
the
assume it's Wi-Fi.
Do they have FIFA? FIFA Ultimate Team? Does everyone pack like,
That's
the best
Oshin's
players?
planet. Yeah, it's Oshin gets Ultimate Team with all the coins, and he gets all the best players, and everyone else gets shit players.
It's also
That's it.
every time I
It's-
walk into a room, it's like a walkout when you open a pack, and you get a really high rated player, and it's just me.
Yeah, but after like 3 times, that's gonna get
That
real
gets-
bored
yeah,
real
that would-
fast.
But if it's my planet, I can turn it off whenever I want.
Oh, I don't know if
Ooh,
that's
that's
the
a good point.
rules. Surely
my
it's all
planet.
encompassing.
Well, no,
Does
hang on,
everyone's
hang on.
planet
I
have to
assume,
abide
hang
by
on.
the laws of physics?
I assume, yes. I assume it's just you're on a planet. That's it. It's your own.
Can
I don't think you can control it.
Can we have our second
Like you're not the
special
planet
guest?
yourself.
Can we have our second special guest be a Mormon we can ask these questions to?
And
Or
we're
we
gonna
can
get
do
a Mormon
two-
on the podcast.
2 birds, 1 stone, and just convert said special guest yet to be named in like a week or 2, and then
Alright.
them.
That's actually, I'm
Said-
okay with
said
this
special guest.
plan.
Has to convert to Mormonism and learn the answers to these questions in the next 2 weeks.
I mean, it's better than trying to get you to become a priest in like a year or whatever. That was the original plan.
You paused really, really badly there, Keen. I'm not gonna lie. All I heard was, it's better than when you tried to come out, and I was like, that's a bad pause.
yeah, I mean that was only for you though, Mike, because I heard that.
Mike's trying to have someone's outing story. Who are you, Iker Casillas? So has the truth come
Whoa,
out on
too
this
soon.
yesterday?
Apparently,
Because I haven't really been listening.
Yes.
so yeah, apparently Cassius said he was hacked, and Puyol said he just made a shit joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually a big fan of Puyol coming out and saying that because he couldn't take the hack defense as well.
Yeah, no.
But
I
also,
too
it's not
was
a,
also
not a great
hacked.
joke that he was like, "Oh yeah,
No.
No, it's
you-
a terrible,
you
terrible
just came
thing
out
that
as
he
gay,
did.
so I'm gonna make a big joke about it." It's like, all right, mate.
Yeah, no, it's a terrible thing he did, but it's quite obviously him, I would imagine.
But
Yeah. Terrible.
anyway, Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't
thing.
get Keen. So what
Okay,
was your favorite part since you
moment? Yeah, you were
muted
muted at the
yourself?
time.
I was the first one who said it.
What did you
Did
say?
When Jackie Chan threw the shield and he, went
No,
full
so
Joe
did-
on it.
yes,
oh,
we
yeah, you
did.
did say that. Yeah.
It was Oshi that hasn't said.
Yes.
I don't
No,
really
he has
have
not.
a favorite part. Actually, no, I think my favorite part was the very start when Uncle was like, "Oh, come down and give your uncle a hug," and then he smacked him in the face, and then said one more thing like 5 times.
Yes.
Yes, this is exactly why I watched this show.
I'm kind of a.
I also
didn't
the
get-
the intro. I forgot how solid the intro is.
Yes.
Oh, with real Jackie popping up every now and then.
With
didn't it?
every
Yes.
yeah,
Like,
I'm-
doing his signature punching and swinging his
yeah,
hand in pain.
the shake.
I'm not gonna
um,
lie. When I watched that intro, I just kind of got the urge to watch Rush Hour.
Yes. Yes, this was right. I do enjoy that they have like because Jackie Chan is known for doing his own stunts and shit like Rush Hour, and that's the entire point of having the animation show is so that they could just have him do all this crazier shit than
Yes.
normal. Oh, I do want to watch Rush Hour now though. God, it's such a good, even
This
trilogy. Like it's more than just the first.
like I remember I had this conversation with my dad a while ago. We were discussing. He's more of a Bruce Lee fan, and I'm a Jackie Chan fan. I
course
think
he
it's
is.
generally because
Boomer.
Jackie Chan had the cartoon show when I grew up, so I'm just like all in on this, and he has Enter
Was
the
there a
Dragon.
Bruce Lee adventures that we need to review next?
No, there's.
That's
I think
next
he
week's
has just
episode
Enter the
sorted.
Dragon.
That's right. Like I honestly, I don't even know what I've seen Bruce Lee in. Like my dad was also obsessed with like the old Chinese
Actually,
kung
Yeah.
fu
also
martial arts
not
thing.
100% sure what I've seen Bruce Lee in.
His name was Enter the Dragon, but
I've probably
So-
seen that years ago.
I watched that because he made me watch it because like you like Jackie Chan, eh? Have this. I couldn't relate.
That's very fair. I mean, he did die in 1973, so it makes sense I wouldn't have seen much of him.
And Enter the Dragon only came out in 1973.
Yeah.
That's a
So we
shame.
all watching the next episode as soon as it's done.
I mean, definitely tonight at some point before I go to bed, and then maybe the rest of season 1 before tomorrow.
We could binge it the
Yeah.
quickest.
I
I'm
literally
not even
just
going to
started
try.
the last season of Peaky Blinders today. I'm gonna go back to that first before I finish.
But
Before I go
Peaky
back to-
Blinders, they don't have talismans.
I mean,
He's got a
that's
point.
true.
They do have
And
the
also-
great Brummy accents, though. By orders of the Peaky Blinders. Oh, it's great. I've
More
watched
Murphy's
the
not in
first
Jackie
season
Chan
twice.
Adventures.
We
He's
didn't
not.
get the
Doesn't do his own
main
stunts.
part
Yeah,
of the
the
series,
part
which
of
I
the
enjoyed so much, was Uncle and his magic and his chanting. You won't
Yeah,
go
we
in
did
and
get
find
Uncle doing
Esau.
his
You
his
won't go
chanting.
in and find Esau.
So good.
Jackie!
Uncle is
Also,
by
can I
far
point
the
out how
best
much of
character.
a bad boss the evil guy who in the green suit, whose name I don't remember.
It's like Vodmont?
Mont?
One
Valmont?
Valmont.
Voldemort?
About
I
how
don't know.
he makes this whole, oh, just get me the shield, and then Toru gets him the shield, and he's like, you didn't get. He's like, you said shield, I got you. This
Yes.
is your own fault.
Yeah.
You should have specified that the talisman.
Or the other
was the
three
important
henchmen.
part.
I completely forgot about the other three henchmen. It was like,
Yes,
yes.
the guy who looks like a Frankenstein because he's green
Yes.
for
Yeah,
some
with the,
reason.
Yeah,
the plaster
green.
on his nose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Love
gotta
it.
have your shitty henchmen, though. You know, ones who are willing to take a beating.
I love that they like whipped
Respect
out
him.
electric swords,
Yes.
but then
Yeah,
had
I don't know what
windscreen
they
wipers
were.
just bounce off it. They were able to cut through a wire fence, but they couldn't like damage
Oh,
windscreen wipers.
That's a great joke. He's like, why didn't you get the shield? He's like, you didn't say he'd have windscreen wipers.
Yes. Let me guess. The three guys with heavy armed weapons lost to a guy. We mentioned he has windscreen wipers.
We bet you did windscreen wipers. Oh, classic.
Or I like that they casually
so-
go into the store, try and knock the pots down as the intimidation. He came
Yeah.
back to the wall and goes, right, we'll see you later then. We won't break any more
shit.
things.
I did enjoy the whole storyline of Jackie Chan being like, "Oh, the vase is so important, or the shield is so important," and Uncle kept going, "It's not important." He's like, "But everyone comes in asking me for the shield today. Clearly, it's important." He's like, "Oh, you're dumb shit. It's not important." Like, yeah,
Jade knew what was
respect it.
important from the very start.
yeah, because she's wise,
She is
like
wise.
Uncle.
Ah, such a good show.
Really is.
And Captain Black, he doesn't believe in no magic, but he still doesn't want the Dark Hand to get the talismans for some
Yes.
reason.
Now that I think about it, though, Challenge Showdown is a massive rip-off of it. The more I think about it,
But
like every part of it is just such a rip-off, and I'm like, oh my god.
but at the same time, Sheldon
Still
Showdown's
fantastic.
really fucking good.
Still, I fucking love Challenge Showdown, but when you think about it more, it's just like evil person trapped by all these magical items, needs all of them. They come back.
Does
Yeah,
it also
but
involve the
also, I'm
Chinese
pretty
zodiac? I
sure-
can't remember Shaolin Showdown that much.
It has evil Jack Spicer.
It does, yeah. But also, to be fair, like I'm pretty sure they're not the only two shows who have the same, like a
No,
similar
no.
thing. Oh my god, there was a Shaolin Showdown trading card game?
What?
Wizards of the Coast
Well,
released
guys,
a
I've
now out of
officially
print.
announced my retirement from Pokemon and going back to this.
I mean, that's fair. I did know Mike only had a year left in Pokemon. Before Arena
What?
comes out next year. I think that's what it's called.
What comes out next year?
The Disney trading card game.
Why would I have a year left?
Disney trading card game.
So he's saying that you only have a year left in Pokemon because you're
I
retiring
don't-
from that as soon as the Disney trading card game comes out, because you'll be playing that instead.
I didn't even realize there was one.
And you call yourself a Disney fan.
I really don't.
And you call yourself a Disney fan. You
I-
disgust
I-
me.
I moved on from that. Like that part of my life is gone. I'm a different
Sure
man.
is. Keane's
Wow.
Keane's so
Keane,
disgusted by that. He knows you're full of shit. That he's
For those
just
that don't know, Keane is
left.
left out of pure disgust as protest.
Hello.
Hello, Keane.
I think we're back.
We got your protest loud
We
and
got-
clear.
Yeah. Just because Mike said he's not a.
I like Disney, but I wouldn't say I'm as
Protest.
big into Disney as I am now.
Well, I think you're full of shit.
Is your Facebook page still not Disney Mike?
Ah, yeah, that's because people actually don't know me by my real name.
How many times have you been in Disneyland? In the
A lot. But that's more associated with Megan now, because Megan can't go most places.
Megan can't go most
How did you
places.
do this?
Oh, not well. She lost the list and has failed.
I'm sorry. Can we track back to why can't
I
Megan
worked
go
so
to
hard
most
for her.
places?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, Megan. You know what, Megan? If you're listening to this, it's time we address some of your concerns.
I feel like, in
So-
all honesty, that could be its own episode.
Ah, okay. So one of them is Egypt's out of the question. Egypt,
We'll book
Dubai,
Megan in for a week.
and most of the Middle East is off the table because she says, if I go there, I will be kidnapped in the first day, because I am a gem.
Fair, yeah. Reasonable concerns. I have similar ones.
Yeah,
But
same
yeah.
reason I won't go.
God damn it, you guys. But yeah, so even though I
this
want to
is
go
your
to
call
Dubai,
out, Mike. You could.
Yeah. I want to go to Dubai. It's a place I'd like to go. She's a nope. I'll be cancelled, kidnapped, sold straight away. I was like, that's a pretty big thing for the first day.
It's also a strange order to have that happen in, I suppose.
Yeah.
I know. Megan steps out in Dubai. Like, oh, you're cancelled. Yeah.
You're cancelled.
That
Get
will
in the
kidnap you.
van.
Your Disney Instagram is now being cancelled.
She's also allergic to the sun.
Who isn't? Genuinely.
No, like physically had to get antihistamines because she was breaking out into rash when we were in the south of France.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that was a fun reveal. The best story I have of Megan abroad. Oh, she's gonna kill me if I say this one. To this day, I still don't know why or why it happened. It's still even my dad makes fun of this joke still because it's like we were in Croatia and we're swimming in the sea, and there was this group of German students that was from there, and Megan came out and she is pasty white at this stage. And all the
That's fair.
German students stopped, and I swear to God, as we were walking by, I heard one of them say albino, and I pissed myself laughing. Megan heard it too, and we're still confused saying, why was it albino? Surely that's not the German for albino. Why is it albino?
Maybe it was
Yes.
El Bambino? Because, she's a child. No?
I don't know. We didn't ask them. We just walked on.
Maybe you should have.
You should have done.
I'm confused by your insult. What were you trying to call her?
Could you please repeat what it was you just said?
Yeah. So Disneyland's the only place she's happy because she can shop, she can eat, and she can Instagram a lot. So that's why we always go there.
Fair
It's a comfort
enough.
pick.
The comfort pick. We all have comfort
Uh,
picks.
America
like
is
Jackie
off the
Chan
books
Adventures.
most times because she's afraid of getting shot.
I mean, she doesn't go to school, so she's probably fine.
Oh, I didn't want to say it.
Oh,
That was even a bridge
wow.
too far for me.
On that note, let's finish up.
Before Oisin gets cancelled.
Yes.
And then
Before he goes to
kidnapped.
Dubai.
And then
Kidnapped.
sold was the third one.
Can that be the episode name? Cancel kidnapped and sold.
We'll be watching for like what we go in a half an hour, 35 minutes. I go, why is it called this? It's the Jackie Chan Adventures episode.
All right. Let's leave it there. So, thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. Yeah, so fuck the system and feed the algorithm and have a good one. Cheers.